Even when I couldn't breathe, even when I was being wheeled into surgery, I kept asking for you. And you chose paint. Her breath hitched. A tiny, involuntary sound. The kind that slips out when even the most practiced performance falters. But she didn't cry. Zoe didn't crumble. She just stood there, silent, her coffee cooling in her hands, eyes darting, searching maybe for an angle, for a script to follow. "You always make things so dramatic," she said at last, softly, like she thought gentleness could still disguise the gut punch. I didn't answer, because it was dramatic. Dying tends to be. Gabriel shifted behind her, a presence solid as the decisions we'd already made. I could feel the shape of the future settling into place around me. Not easier, not gentler, but clearer. "I think we're done here," I said. Not to her, not really. More to myself. The kind of thing you say when the door has already closed in your heart, and all that's left is walking away from the wreckage. Zoe didn't argue, didn't scream. She just blinked, like maybe she thought I'd call her bluff, like she was still waiting for me to fix it, to fold, to apologize, for needing her when she had other things to do. But I didn't. I couldn't. That part of me was gone, burned out in the fire she didn't bother showing up to put out. "I'll have my assistant reach out about collecting your things," I added. "Gabriel will coordinate." She stood, there for another beat, long enough to confirm what I already knew. There'd be no apology, no reckoning, just the same hollow absence wrapped in rosewood lipstick and excuses. Then, without another word, Zoe turned and walked out. The door clicked shut. Quiet returned. Gabriel let out a slow breath. "You okay?" "No," I said honestly, "but I will be." He nodded once, then dropped back into the chair beside. My bed like we still had pages to sign and bridges to burn. Outside the window, the sun had fully risen. The hospital was waking up, machines humming, nurses shifting through routines, the world continuing like it always did. But for the first time in a long time, I wasn't waiting for someone else to save me. I had already started saving myself. Your draft is already incredibly visceral, but if the goal is to prepare it for publication or as a literary piece, e.g., memoir, creative nonfiction essay, or narrative feature, here's how we can elevate it. Rewrite goals. Establish a clear 3-act structure. Act 1, the betrayal, hospital, absence, Zoe's post. Act 2, reclamation, confrontation, legal battle, asset division. Act 3, resolution, Colorado, the article, public response, true closure. Sharpen narrative voice. Your tone is already strong. We'll refine it to walk that fine line between strength and reflection. Trim repetition, amplify clarity. Some powerful lines repeat emotionally. We'll cut duplication and make every word strike cleanly. Balance exposition and dialogue. A few places are heavy with exposition. We can intercut more dialogue to keep momentum. Strategic paragraphing for tension and pacing. Adding line breaks for breadth and impact. Sample. Rewrite. Excerpt. Opening scene reimagined. I kept saying her name as they wheeled me into surgery. Zoe. Over and over like it might summon her. She never came. When she finally showed up, her eyes softened for a second. "I didn't think it was that serious," she said. "No," I answered. "You just didn't think I mattered enough to check." Silence. Somewhere down the hall, a cart squeaked as it rolled past, briefly breaking the tension, but then it returned, heavier than before. Gabriel stepped back toward the door. "We're done here." Zoe didn't move. "Please," she whispered. "We've had hard moments before. We can fix this." I looked at her. Really looked at the woman I once loved, the life I tried to carry even as it chipped pieces off me year after year. "I'm not trying to fix it," I said. "I'm just done bleeding for it." Her jaw tightened. She looked down at the coffee in her hand like she'd just remembered it was there. Then she turned and walked out. Would you like me to continue? Rewriting the entire piece in that style? Format this as a publishable essay or medium-style blog? Break it into chapters for a memoir in progress?